What if you could start a business this weekend for under $500 and within 30 days be making $2,000 to $5,000 a month? No employees, no storefront, no inventory. Just you, a machine that cleans stuff, and a list of customers who are happy to pay you for it. That's a pressure washing business. And it's one of the most underrated, undercompetitive side hustles available right now, especially for someone who wants to get out and work, not sit in front of a computer. In this video, I'm walking through everything: startup costs, equipment, how to get clients, what to charge, and how to build this into something real. Let me make the case before we get into the how, because there are dozens of service businesses you could start. Here's why pressure washing stands out. Low startup cost. A quality pressure washer to get started costs $300 to $700 new, or you can find used commercial equipment for less. That's it for your core equipment. You can be fully operational for under $500. High demand. Every home, driveway, deck, patio, commercial parking lot, and storefront gets dirty. It's not a want, it's a maintenance need that most people don't have the equipment or desire to do themselves. The demand is constant and recurring. Good money for the work. A residential house wash takes 2 to 4 hours and charges $150 to $400. A driveway cleaning is $75 to $150 for an hour of work. You can do multiple jobs per day. The effective hourly rate is $50 to $100 plus. Low barrier to competition. Unlike plumbing or electrical, there's no license required in most states, though some require a business license generally. You can get started legally and quickly. Recurring customers. A house that's washed in the spring needs washing again next spring. Decks need annual treatment. Commercial properties need regular maintenance. You can build a recurring customer base. Scalable. Start solo. When you're consistently fully booked, hire help and expand to multiple crews. The model scales well. Let me break down the equipment honestly, because this is where a lot of people get confused. The pressure washer itself. There are two main categories: electric and gas. Electric are quieter and lighter, but have lower pressure and flow rate, making them slower and less effective on tougher jobs. Gas pressure washers have more power, can handle a wider range of jobs, and are what professional pressure washers typically use. For residential work, a gas pressure washer rated at 2.5 to 4 GPM, gallons per minute, and 2,500 to 3,500 PSI is the sweet spot. Brands like Simpson, Pressure Pro, and BE are reputable commercial-grade machines. Expect to pay $400 to $800 for a good starting unit. PSI is the pressure, GPM is the flow. GPM actually matters more for cleaning speed than PSI. More water moving means faster cleaning. Nozzles and tips. Pressure washers use interchangeable nozzles for different applications. A 25-degree tip for general cleaning, a 40-degree for delicate surfaces, a soap nozzle for applying detergent, and a surface cleaner attachment. Highly recommended. It attaches to the wand and cleans flat surfaces like driveways in uniform overlapping passes, dramatically faster than a straight wand. The surface cleaner alone is worth the $50 to $100 investment. Detergents. For house washing, a soft wash detergent, typically a diluted sodium hypochlorite bleach solution with a surfactant, is the industry standard. This is the soft wash method. Lower pressure, plus chemical does the cleaning, not just brute force. This is gentler on siding and more effective on organic growth, mildew, algae, mold. Hose and extension. 100 feet of 3/4 inch pressure-rated hose and a water source connection. You'll draw water from the customer's outdoor faucet in most cases. Safety gear. Safety glasses or goggles, always. Waterproof boots, gloves, and appropriate rain gear. High-pressure water causes serious injuries. Take safety seriously. Total equipment startup, $500 to do this right. Here's a menu of services a solo pressure washer can offer with realistic price ranges. Residential house wash, the most popular service. Washing the exterior of a home, siding, trim, and gutters. Pricing by square footage of the home's footprint is common. Range, $150 to $450 for an average home. Soft wash approach. Takes 2 to 3 hours. Driveway and concrete cleaning. Satisfying work. Concrete goes from grey-black to clean white. Price per square foot to $10.25. Or flat rates. A 2-car driveway typically $100 to $200. Takes 1 to 2 hours. Deck and fence cleaning. Decks accumulate mildew and oxidation. Cleaning before staining or painting is a common add-on service, $100 to $300 depending on size. Often leads to referrals for staining work. Patio and walkways, similar to driveway pricing, $75 to $200. Roof soft washing, high-value service for cleaning algae streaks, those black stains on asphalt roofs. Typically $300 to $700 per roof. Uses low-pressure soft wash chemistry. Higher ticket, but also higher skill requirement. Commercial, parking lots, commercial sidewalks, storefronts, fleet vehicles. Commercial clients often need ongoing regular service. Higher volume, potentially lower per job margin, but recurring. Bundled packages offer a full exterior package. House, driveway, walkways for a bundled price. Increases average ticket significantly. Marketing your pressure washing business when you're starting is simpler than most people think. Your neighborhood first. Walk your own block. Look for homes with dirty driveways, green staining on siding, black streaks on the roof. Those are your prospects. Leave a door hanger or knock with a friendly introduction. Hi, I'm starting a local pressure washing service. Noticed your driveway could use some attention. I'm doing a few homes in the neighborhood this week. Interested in a quote? Nextdoor, the hyperlocal social platform. Introduce yourself in the neighborhood section as a new local business. Offer a first customer discount. Nextdoor is excellent for local service businesses and home services specifically. Facebook Marketplace and local Facebook groups. Post before-after photos. Do a free or discounted demo job for a friend or family member just to get photos. List your services on Facebook Marketplace. Local community groups often allow service business posts. Before-after photos are your best marketing. The transformation from dirty to clean is dramatic and visual. Document every job with before and after photos. Post them everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Nextdoor. This content does the selling for you. Google Business Profile. Set it up for free, even as a solo operator. When people in your area search pressure washing near me, a well-set-up GBP with reviews can land you in the results. Door hangers and yard signs. Old school but effective for local service businesses. Leave door hangers on homes near jobs you've completed. Place a yard sign in the yard of homes you've just cleaned with permission. This home was professionally cleaned by your business name. Is free advertising to every neighbor who drives by. You don't need sophisticated systems to start, but you do need some basics in place. Quoting. You'll quote most jobs over the phone, or by looking at photos the customer sends you. For larger jobs or anything you're unsure about, do an in-person estimate. Your quote should be a flat price for a defined scope, not an hourly rate. When quoting, look for square footage, surface type, level of soiling, heavily stained driveway equals more work, access issues, steep slopes, tall siding, and any obvious hazards. Software. When you're starting, Google Calendar and a basic invoice template, Wave or Invoice Ninja are free or enough. As you scale, field service management apps like Jobber or HouseCall Pro make scheduling, invoicing, and customer management more efficient. Payment. Collect payment at job completion, ideally. Cash, Venmo, Zelle, or credit card. Square or Stripe let you take card payments from a phone. Don't leave without payment unless it's a commercial client with established billing terms. Insurance. Get a general liability policy. This typically costs $400 to $800 a year for a sole proprietor. It covers property damage claims if you accidentally damage siding or crack a window. Some customers, especially commercial ones, require proof of insurance before hiring you. Don't skip this. LLC. Even as a solo operator, forming an LLC for $50 to $200 protects your personal assets from business liability. Do this once you're generating real income. Starting solo and getting to $2,000 to $5,000 per month is achievable within 60 to 90 days of consistent marketing and quality work. Here's how you think about it. Assuming average job revenue of $250 and 4 jobs per week, that's $1,000 a week or $4,000 a month. That's doable solo. You can do 4 jobs per day if they're smaller, driveways and patios, or 2 to 3 if they're larger, houses. Building recurring revenue. Follow up with every customer after 6 to 9 months. Hey, just following up. It's been about a year since we cleaned your driveway. Ready for a refresh? Recurring annual customers are your most valuable business asset. Commercial accounts. landing one or two commercial accounts that need regular service, a strip mall, a HOA, a restaurant chain, provides predictable monthly income. Pursue these once you have proof of your quality work. Scaling up. When you're booked out 2 to 3 weeks consistently, it's time to hire a helper. Train them on your process, put them on a machine, and you can either work alongside them, doubling output, or manage multiple jobs simultaneously. Add services. Once you're established, consider adding window cleaning, gutter cleaning, or deck staining as adjacent services. These increase your value to existing customers and don't require much additional equipment. A pressure washing business is one of the most straightforward paths from $0 to $2,000 a month available right now. Low startup cost, real demand, satisfying work, and the potential to scale as big as you want. The only thing between you and your first customer is action. Like and subscribe for weekly side hustle and income content. Drop a comment. Do you think you could see yourself starting a service business like this? I want to hear your honest take. See you next week.